There's a moment in rugby when innovation meets outrage, and Rassie Erasmus seems to have found that sweet spot again. But this time, the controversy has left the Springboks and entered club rugby. What happens when a tactic branded as against the spirit of the game is picked up by amateurs across the country? You won't believe who's copying the Boks now and how Erasmus responded. Let's dive into the chaos. In the wake of the Springboks' 45-0 demolition of Italy in Kebahar, the spotlight hasn't been on the scoreboard, but on the methods. Rassie Erasmus's team raised eyebrows across the rugby world after unleashing a series of unorthodox plays that some called brilliant and others slammed as manipulative. South Africa's game plan kicked off literally with a deliberate infringement. Manny Libuk booted the ball less than 10 meters from the kickoff. Andre Esterhazen caught it 3 meters ahead in a blatantly offside position. That wasn't an accident, it was the Springboks trying to force an early scrum to attack Italy's weak set piece. But that was just the beginning. The Boks then twice set up mauls in open play using lifted receivers as if it were a line-out. The result? 2 tries. And just as the rugby world was still debating the legality and spirit of the move, someone else decided to test it out. In a match between Ashton United RFC and McGregor, a local South African amateur club replicated the controversial line-out move and pulled off a textbook try. That's right, the Springboks' most contentious tactic has gone grassroots. And here's the kicker, Rassie isn't even claiming credit. "We noticed it with Paul Roos U14S, Erasmus revealed. "You just get all the benefits from what you get in the line-out." When asked whether the move will become a recurring weapon in the Boks arsenal, Rassie offered a knowing smirk. "It worked for us, but obviously now people will be alert for that. I think we won't be able to do it for a few games."
Available for... Oh, and they're doing the Rassie move. What are we doing the Rassie move? Rassie Erasmus. Wow, wow. It is working. It's Nelson who drops it off to Matthijs. It is working, Cedric.
So now the question is, are the Springboks geniuses pushing the game forward, or are they bending the rules just enough to make rugby a spectacle again? And with amateur clubs following suit, are we witnessing a tactical revolution or the beginning of rugby's ethical breakdown? Drop your take in the comments. Is Rassie changing the game for the better, or is this a line out too far? And if you love bold Boks stories like this, hit subscribe because we're just getting started.